I want to ask you, therefore, while you're making this strong, impassioned defense, your party, the Trinamool Congress, Mamata Banerjee the Trinamool Congress has kept silent right through. You're making an impassioned defense. Why has your party not come out in your defense?
Why should let me tell you something very clearly. This story that the BJP has tried to spin for God knows how many times, saying they've written my political obituary in the TMC 5 times. When Mamata Banerjee said something to me in public, they said, oh, Mamata ne dhamka diya, she's over. When this Kali controversy happened, they said the party is going to expel her. Let me tell you something very clearly. I am a trusted I am a loyal foot soldier of the Trinamool Congress. Short of being my birth mother, Mamata Banerjee is my mother. Let me tell you this. I don't have to say this in public. The reason we are fighting, the Trinamool Congress in the last month has been fighting for the people of Bengal in the question of the Narega dues. 17,000, 18,000 crores is owed to the people of Bengal. Agitation led by Abhishek Banerjee and Mamata Banerjee has got headlines all over, and we are putting the central government under pressure to release our funds. In the face of that, then what happens? The 13,000 crore coal scam comes. Jawahar Sarkar from our party writes a letter to the coal ministry demanding questions. In the face of all of this, some stupid story about my pet dog and how many Ferragamo shoes I'm supposed to have comes out in public, and one pitbull, Jharkhandi pitbull, has been assigned by the BJP to go after me. I don't need Mamata Banerjee to fight this fight. Mamata Banerjee is fighting a much larger fight. She doesn't need to feed this media circus. My party is behind me, and I am fully capable of sorting this in the ethics committee. So far, I was keeping quiet because I was abiding by the rules of the ethics committee that you cannot discuss something. What do I find? This guy writes a letter. Nishikant forwards the letter, leaks it to the press. The committee then calls them before they call me, which is against the principles of natural justice. Sonkar goes on television on NDTV, and there is rule 275 prohibits you talking about it. He goes on NDTV and he says, yes, we are going to call them on such and such date. This has been come before us. First time I've heard of an affidavit given to an ethics committee, suo moto. No one called Darshan Hirnandani to the ethics committee. Suo moto, he put up his hand. You mean to tell me he did it on his own sweet will without pressure? He put up a thing that 1 minute, hear me out. The draft of that affidavit is leaked to the media the day before. Then it is leaked. So then I decided there are two fights. One is the ethics committee, which I will fight. The second is the court of public opinion also. Now, I was keeping quiet because I don't care about these sanghis and trolls and this, useless people. They do nothing to me. But the question is, now it's come to a point where there are millions of people in this country who look to me as a voice to stand up against these fascist bullies and to speak out against Adani and his corruption. So these people are thinking that, oh, Mahua ji ko to inhone muh band kara diya. That is why it is incumbent upon me to come to also this sort of media thing, and to present my case in the court of public opinion to assure people that nothing is going to get me down. Yesterday, I was laughing when I heard that he said it's a dharmyud. One of the complainants has said it's a dharmyud. It's not a dharmyud, buddy. This is Draupadi ka Cheer Haran. And now you will see Mahabharat ka run. And now you will see Mahabharat ka run. I want a FIR filed by the CBI into the 13,000 crore coal scam. Before you investigate Jay Dehadrai's complaints, please file an FIR into the coal scam. And prove what cash has been taken by me. Please prove what cash has been taken by me. This is a very badly constructed hit job.
So in conclusion, in conclusion, you are ready therefore to face any inquiry. You will appear before the ethics committee, as you have said, on the 4th of November, and you will fight your case, and you're confident that you will come out clean. You believe that your party will back you, and you claim that all these allegations are part of a hit job, and you will continue to raise your voice. Do you accept, though, that this has damaged your credibility in any way? You believe that this hit job has damaged your credibility?
Not at all.
And do you have any regrets?
It has not damaged my credibility, because when you stand up, when you're one of 10 people or 20 people in a country of 1.4 billion, to stand up against the Prime Minister and this fascist government, and to stand up against Mr. Adani, who's perpetrating the largest con job on the people of this country, there are going to be smear campaigns, slur campaigns. You think if they had this much on me, they wouldn't have put me in jail by now? They could have only dragged me to an ethics committee. Is that the best they can do? Of course, I said I will appear. I voluntarily said that the principle of natural justice meant they should have called me first to the ethics committee. Why did they call the complainant? And I'm going to stop my life to feed this media circus.
And
I was in my constituency
cross-examine
during Durga Puja, doing the full Durga Puja.
And you will cross-examine the... 1 minute, ma'am.
Yes, very important.
The rules of the ethics committee allow you to cross-examine the complainant. You will carry... You will cross-examine the complainant, and you remain therefore confident that you versus Jai Dehadrai, which really seems to be the heart of where it started off, two people who presumably were in a relationship that went wrong subsequently. You're saying you will cross-examine him, you are coming with the facts, and you're virtually daring Jai Dehadrai to prove the cash that you've taken, because that is the most serious charge, that you took cash in return allegedly for questions that were asked. We'll leave.
This is... 1 minute, hold on 1 second. Rajdeep, Jai Dehadrai doesn't deserve this kind of national importance to make it me versus him. He's written a fictitious complaint. It is up to it is up now to find proof to back it. There isn't an iota of proof. The most important thing which the BJP is trying to do is they've got this fake complaint and they now have to get Darshan to back it up. So Darshan has to come before the committee and give an inventory and a list of items that he has given me. That is what will hang me if I am guilty. So I am asking, but the BJP now have got into a trap because they've got this fake complaint. Now they want to stop Darshan. Yesterday they said, oh, he's not an Indian citizen. How can we call him? If he's not an Indian citizen, how is he? His Indian passport number is deposed before the High Commission of India. Of course he's an Indian citizen. He gave an interview to Times Now where he said, I will come before the committee. It is not only required, it is imperative that Darshan Hiranandani come before the committee and item by item either prove or disprove all of the things that this fake complaint has done. It is not for me to disprove it. It is for them to prove it. That's very clear.
And you are not cowed down. You're saying you will continue to fight what you believe is your good fight. You are not cowed down by this campaign or by the charges against you. You will refute them as you did just now to me, point by point. We'll leave it there. Mahua Moitra, you've given us your side of the story, and one of the reasons I wanted you on the show was that I believe that it's important to have both sides of the story. Yes.
Rajdeep, let me make this very clear. They've picked the wrong person to bully. They really have. And I want to show all the millions of Indians out there who look to me and who look to the few of us who are fighting the good fight that nothing will bow us down. I have entered this. I've given up everything in my life to sit here, and some little Jharkhandi pitbull and some acrimonious ex-personal relationship is not going to be the end of me. Let me understand this. I will continue to fight this, and you will see in 24 what happens. I will continue to fight this, and as my leader has always said, jodi shobai thake mukh phiraye, shobai kore bhoy, tobe ekla cholo. And that's the path I've chosen. That is the path I will choose.